Alright everybody, so we are back on the market today. Got in a little trade with two micros on NASDAQ. Like here, we ended up coming here, market opened and we are down. We'll do a little something different with this video today. So I'm starting off the recording 9:30ish, and I'm gonna cut out and come back whenever I see something worth noting happen. And then we'll see what happens from there. Might cut out again and come back, and but yeah, I will talk to everybody whenever I get back. Alright, by the way, the initial bias that I have going into the day is I'm looking for longs, or at least I was before market opened. We'll see how it plays out, but I'm looking for longs to come and sweep out all these session highs, even maybe all the way up here, but that's a bit of a stretch. Because we might be bearish on the 1 hour, but we're still bearish on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. But just like the fact that we came and swept out our lows from the day before and came all the way back up to almost the previous day open. Actually, let me double check that. 571. Okay, yeah, so we actually did. We did come up to the previous day open. And we're heading back down. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking for longs though, and we'll just go by what market gives us. Although right now with this pretty large move down, we could end up just coming down and taking out high time liquidity down here. Like I said, we'll see how it plays out, and I'll be back whenever something happens. Alright, so it's 9:44 right now. This is the 15-minute candle after market open. It's about to close within this next minute, but it's looking like we came and filled this fair value gap, and rejected it, or respected it, I guess. Respected that fair value gap. However, closing here will still be, it'll be a break of structure and send us into a downtrend. So what I want to look out for is this 5-minute fair value gap. Just looking to inverse this. And if we can get that, then start thinking about longs again. But then again, we are still in this 1 hour gap, so we could just be filling orders in here to push lower. But still, I still think it's more likely that we would end up pushing higher. So we shall wait and see. That's just a little update, and I'll see everybody in a couple minutes. Okay, so we did not inverse that 5-minute gap. It appears that we filled it. Continued downward structure. Now looks like we're sweeping this low here. Possibly to push down to these lows. Possibly, because this is still the 4-hour low that we never took out the other day when ES came and swept it. So that's what I'm looking for. But I think this tap into the fair value gap might be, into this huge fair value gap right here, it might be all that market is going to give us before just smashing down. But if we can trace back up into here and find a solid entry, I'll probably end up getting into a short. We'll see though. Alright, so 15-minute candle just closed, fat candle down. Still haven't swept these lows on NASDAQ. So what I'm looking for is a retrace into here. Just something that I can risk better with than what I had up here. Whether or not market will give me an opportunity like that or not is to be determined. But it looks like we're just gonna smash down. But I'll be waiting and watching. Alright, so I just entered 2 micros. I'm gonna mark out this low. So entered 2 micros because made a 5-minute gap, filled it, respected it. Broke structure on the 1 minute, retraced, and I entered off of a break on the 100 tick. The reason I entered on the break on the 100 tick is so I could set a really tight stop, because I don't want to risk a whole lot. Just trying to take some small profits to build this account back up, so I can take some heavier size trades. Now we will wait and watch and see if market is going to come actually take out these lows or do whatever it wants to do. But I do think it's pretty probable we're going to come take these lows out. And if we do come and take these lows on NASDAQ, then on ES we'll probably come. We probably won't come all the way down there. We might just sweep these and have that be it. We could potentially come and sweep all these on ES. And these probably not, but you never know. we will definitely come and sweep this low at though. Like almost positive. Once we do, I'll just leave that trade where it's at. I won't look to go any lower or to re-enter anywhere else because I just don't have the confidence in that. It looks like so much cooler. Yeah, we might come and sweep these out on ES. Pretty equal lows and pretty close to where we are currently. NQ. I don't know if we'll come all the way down here in NQ. But I'm not going to try and bet on that. Alright, well, I will cut out and cut back in whenever this trade completes itself. So I just entered into 2 more micros. So the reason I did that is because I want to exit 2 micros when we come and take out these lows, and then hold to see how our market pushes. But I was just on the 100 tick looking, watching, waiting, and I figured I saw a break on the 100 tick, and I was like, all right on this candle at 1024. And I was like, all right, let me enter here. Pretty similar stop. I think my previous stop was up here. Moved it down to here. And now I'm waiting to see if we're gonna push past these lows. If we push past these lows, then we're definitely coming down, at least hitting here. I'm gonna try to take out 2 contracts. Let me see if I can do that. That's not what I want. I don't really know how to take out individual contracts, so let's try to figure this out. Okay, I'm just gonna cut away and come back when I figure it out. Alright, so I just got stopped out, unfortunately. Really just an unfortunate day that I wasn't able to see the entry sooner. Looking back on it though, if we take a look at the 1 hour, we see that we are filling this fair value gap. We're respecting it on the 15 minute. And we see on market open that we break structure on the 5-minute, creating this huge fair value gap, which we then fill mostly. We fill it mostly. And if you scale to the 1-minute, from there, you could either see break of structure here, enter stops here, take profits still on these lows, possibly even lower. That would have been the ideal trade. I guess the ideal trade would have been break of structure, retracement into this fair value gap. Literally as soon as we tap in, just enter stops, take profits. I failed to see that, and I didn't want to get in here because that seemed very risky to me. So I got in down here, and trade didn't work out. So that's all I'm gonna do for the day. I'm going to get off the markets now because I just don't feel like battling against this manipulation. We probably will distribute down, sweep out at least this low and possibly even other lows, but that is alright with me. Missed today's move, and I'm alright with that. So I will come back. Ooh, it's gonna be a while before I trade next. Don't know when the next time I'll be back on the markets is, but I will be back probably after 2 weeks, which is quite a while. Yeah, that's it for today. Peace.